The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Yeah, it's funny because first the Sound of Music is what was alive in those hills, and then it was Nazis.
Yeah, the Nazis came in that movie, didn't they?
Yeah, I've never actually watched that movie all the way through. Have you?
No, I've never seen it.
Just know this. Just know the song.
I don't even know if that's the right way to sing it.
It's close, relatively.
Yeah, half the stuff I say is just like regurgitated from things I've heard, and the other half is just complete nonsense.
That's usually how it goes, though.
Yeah, I have no original thoughts whatsoever.
Well,
I'm just a recycling bin of
it's like
phrases.
kind of like your brain could be likened to the Matrix Resurrections.
Is that the name of the movie? Resurrections?
I think so, isn't it?
I have no idea.
I think it is.
I've just been calling it Matrix 4.
Oh no, it's not. No.
Matrix 4. Come on down and check out our new film, our new hit film, The Matrix 4, starring Keanu Reeves.
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
Oh no, it is. Yeah, the Matrix Resurrections. Yeah.
Resurrections. Okay.
Yeah. What was resurrected exactly?
I don't know.
I guess Neo and Trinity.
Siri's trying to talk to you.
Something is.
What's going on?
Some kind of doohickey. Yeah.
You hear that Keanu Reeves gave most of the money he made on The Matrix to poor people?
Yeah, he donated it in some
What
capacity.
a waste.
Well, he's a good guy.
What are poor people going to do with it? Spend it on crack?
I think he donated to some kind of, outreach or something, or I can't remember exactly, but he.
What a bastard.
He's a down to earth guy. He rides the subway. He's not weird.
He's not weird. That's true. He's very likable. Unlike
so
me.
it's like, is he hiding something, or is this just like, is there some kind of really weird thing that he does do? He's been through a lot of tragedy in his life. I feel like is what I've heard.
Man.
Like
That's
his
too bad.
wife died or something. He's been through a lot.
His wife died?
I believe so.
Damn.
I believe so.
Yeah, just like Liam Neeson's wife.
Liam Neeson's wife passed away.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Why are you bringing the sadness to the podcast?
Well, it's
Mason?
it's nothing about being sad.
We're trying to give people the upbeat energy.
Yeah, Jennifer Syme, 1988 to 2001 is
Jesus
when she
Christ.
passed away. He's married again though,
Hold
to
on.
Alexandra Grant.
We'll fix this. Don't worry. Here we go.
This is his wife. Now.
Oh wow, she's
Yeah.
kind of got like an old thing going on.
He's kind of old.
Wait, is that Helen Mirren? Is he married to Helen Mirren?
No, it's somebody that looks kind of like Helen Mirren. Let's cool it with the fucking Home Depot theme song. Let's cool it.
So
Just a little bit.
You prefer I play it on the kazoo? Is what you're saying?
No, please, God.
How would you even begin?
God. God save me from this fucking kazoo. No, it's not about being sad. It's just, Keanu Reeves has been through a lot. I feel like but everything I hear about him though is just like, yeah, he's nice and down to earth and cool. I think the crazy thing he does is he owns that motorcycle company, Arch Motorcycles.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah, you would think it's based in St. Louis because Arch, but apparently not.
Nothing's based in St. Louis except for this podcast.
Square
Square?
is based in St. Louis
What's that?
now, I believe. I believe it is, or maybe it was and now it isn't.
Squarespace? Sponsored by Squarespace.
No, Square is like a.
Create your own website in 5 minutes.
It's like a point of sale platform. So like when you go to a shop, and they have like the little thingy that they spin around.
Oh.
And you put your card in.
That thing.
Yeah, big business.
Yeah, no, that is big.
I think it's owned by the same guy that owns Twitter, Jack
Oh,
Dorsey.
Nice. Yeah, good old Jack Dorsey.
Jackie D.
Jackie Sensory.
Is he?
Jack Sensory. Yeah, people aren't really allowed to say whatever they want anymore on Twitter.
Oh, I mean, were they ever?
Oh, yeah, no, back in the day, yeah.
You could say whatever.
No, yeah, the internet used to be a lot more open and free. And
Right.
As,
Until the shareholders got involved.
as we're beginning to, become more and more fascist, YouTube and Twitter and, I mean, Instagram and Facebook have kind of always been bad, but I don't know. There's just been like kind of a swing into the yang. And,
It's I mean, the internet itself, you
I'm
know,
ready for the yin.
you can still like open up a website and do whatever, but like if you're talking about like platforms
Squarespace.
of like major,
do whatever. That's their logo.
If you're talking about like
that's their slogan.
Platforms of like major, you know, corporations, like yeah, obviously they're gonna, you know, get the most out of you and like prevent you from, you know, getting the most out of them, you know.
I made a website recently.
Oh yeah.
I used Wix.
The Duck Song IRL. Wix. Wix, a classic platform.
Check it out, guys.
For building a fucking website.
Yeah, the ducksongirl.com. There's a nice little countdown to the release of the video.
Yep, and then you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, no, it's coming out. It's coming out in March. It's gonna be great.
Man, what a surprise it'll be when that comes out.
Man, I can't wait. People are gonna lose their minds.
Literally, they're gonna go crazy.
66 days.
66 days.
17 hours and 51 minutes.
Yeah,
55 seconds.
It's going to be the event of the century.
You know, I tried using Squarespace at first to make the website, but their interface was really like not user friendly.
It wasn't jamming?
No, I mean, I'm sure if I'd spent time with it, I could have figured it out. But it was just like I thought it would be like really easy because
I see.
They always advertise on YouTube, you know, with like various YouTubers.
Right.
And
I've used it in the past. I didn't think it was very.
Wix just seems like way better to me. Like it makes way more sense. Wix was also kind of like not very user friendly either. But
right.
I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be a little easier to throw together a website.
Yeah, I mean it's not easy to throw together a website, really, especially
what websites have you made?
Just for business, work,
business,
like work and business, just various.
If you're trying to work on business, the Home Depot is for you.
Oh God,
this kind of reminds me of the of like the Scientology theme.
It's similar, yeah.
Tom Cruise, Scientologist.
It builds in a similar way.
You just got to think about it. Whoa! Woo! Yeah.
Open your mind until it's not closed. Open, just like Home Depot. 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., Monday through Sunday.
8 a.m. to 10 p.m. I typed in Tom Cruise.
Yeah, you know what I like is that...
Scientologist.
You know what I like is that guy who is the Tom Cruise deepfake.
But if that's what Mr. Cruise has brought to this world, there still remains one more word on the man.
It's similar.
Call it Tom Cruise on Tom Cruise Scientologist.
All right.
I think it's a privilege to call yourself a Scientologist.
I think so too.
You have to earn.
It is a privilege.
And because Scientologist does.
There's a lot of things that are privileges. So, I mean, people are, have the privilege to stay in jail for their entire life after committing serious crimes.
A Scientologist does crimes. What else?
Create new and better realities and improve conditions.
You know what I'm talking about though?
What's that?
The guy who's the Tom Cruise deepfake.
Oh yeah, that guy.
That guy's great.
Yeah, no, he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I like
I only like my deepfakes on women, though.
Okay.
And porno.
Right, like a woman's face onto a man's body.
Yeah, they're getting really good.
So you can have the best of both worlds.
I can actually start jerking to it these days.
Right.
You know, back in the day, the technology wasn't quite there.
It was like the static images.
Yeah, static images.
Pretty poorly rendered.
The face is not the wrong size. They always do the face too big. That's the problem.
Yeah,
they always make the face too big.
And the thing is,
a
woman's face needs to be, adjusted pretty significantly to fit on a man's body. Which is what Forrest is looking for.
That's the real challenge. Yeah.
Right.
Is to adapt the
it's hard to match
geometry.
the perspective of like whatever direction they were looking with like the direction of the penis. Is what I've heard.
The direction of the penis.
Yeah.
Just you look at someone and you know absolutely that you can help them. So for me, it really is KSW, and it's just like.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise, he does movies. He also does.
With anything.
Scientology.
Does, but that policy to me has really gone.
They can't see the air guitar for us.
Just time I went through and said, you know what?
Yeah, this
When I read it,
where'd they get this like loop?
I think they made it in house.
You think it's an in-house loop?
I think so. I think they found the Scientologist who has a bass and just they're like, hey, can you do this?
That's on the bass?
I don't know. I don't know music. I think so.
I don't know.
Sounds bassy, right?
No.
Bass to it.
No.
No?
No.
Probably not.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a music.
Is it just a straight up guitar?
It might be a guitar. It might be, some kind of fucking
shit.
Devil's didgeridoo.
No,
The Devil's
it's not a
Didgeridoo.
didgeridoo.
The Devil's
Definitely
Didgeridoo is a
not.
penis, Forrest.
It's either a guitar or a bass.
I learned that from watching Australia. Right.
Tom Cruise, Scientologist. As a Scientologist, I'm a massive homo. So
He's kind of the classic insane actor, man.
Mm-hmm. He gets away with it because, you kind of just expect him to be, insane at this point. Anything he does, you just, yeah, it's Tom Cruise.
It's kind of a thing where the movies that he's in, you're either going to see them because you want to see them, or it's not a movie you're going to see anyway. Being a fan of or not of Tom Cruise doesn't really play into it.
What would you do if Tom Cruise...
Here we go.
All right. Hold on. All right. No more Scientologist talk. I'm not trying to get sued by Scientology. Okay?
They're going to come after you.
I know. It's already too late. What do you think about this news story here? Leslie Grace has been cast as Batgirl. And they shared the first look at her costume.
In what capacity?
It's HBO's upcoming film. HBO Max's upcoming film. And it's reminding fans of the Burnside suit from the comics.
It's about Batgirl?
The Batgirl film. There it is. Look.
It's a film about Batgirl?
Yeah.
I won't be watching.
No, yeah, me neither.
Batgirl, year 1.
Yeah, Batgirl year 1.
Wait, what?
It looks like something from the Arrow TV show.
Here's the thing.
It looks bad.
Here's the thing. I kind of on principle.
Yeah.
I don't watch HBO Max movies. I watched that one with Seth Rogen, and ever since then,
Which one?
I felt cheated.
Ew, the one where he's like a clone of himself.
He's like a pickle man. He's like a pickle seller.
There's two of them.
I think it's called a New York pickle.
Is it? There's two of them.
He's not a clone.
He goes back in time or something.
No, it's like he is like he plays a man who
Here's an idea. Seth Rogen
works in
Batgirl.
who works in a pickle factory. Listen to this.
Okay.
He works in a pickle factory and he gets pickled. And then the factory shuts down immediately after he falls into the pickle vat. So then he wakes up 100 years later or whatever, and his great grandson or whatever is looks exactly like him, and they have a feud. First they get along, but then they don't. I mean, he's like a man. He's like a man out of time, There was a couple funny moments, but it cost them $12 to make. I'm pretty sure, and an ounce of pot. I don't know, whatever Seth Rogen's going rate is these days. But Seth Rogen is selling I think it's a $500 rolling tray that he quote unquote designed.
Okay. Nice. Why does Seth Rogen need $500?
It's kind of god awful ugly though.
He's selling a lot of them?
No, there's a lot of them. Look up Seth Rogen rolling tray.
All right.
It's kind of god awful ugly, and it kind of doesn't make sense unless you're just it looks like it'd be hard to clean, which is not a good design for a rolling tray. Just look at the images. Yeah. There it is.
This looks awful.
It's like
Jesus.
It's
Christ.
it's got a spot for your weed, but how are you gonna clean this thing? Is it completely smooth? It doesn't look smooth.
Well, it doesn't look smooth, but I think it is smooth.
It doesn't look.
I don't like the texture.
It doesn't look like the material. The material on it would be smooth enough to clean off.
No, but you can tell it's smooth.
$485. This rolling tray is
so expensive.
All-in-one rolling tray, and the thing is, it's not all-in-one.
Does he make it with his own hands or something? What is it? What's the
it's
appeal?
just because they can charge that much because it's got Seth Rogen's name on it, I guess, because he quote unquote designed it.
So does he spit in each batch of plastic?
I don't know. I would hope so. I would hope so. Yeah. So after I watched that movie, which it wasn't, I'm not gonna say it was terrible. There were some funny moments because
I had some interest in watching that.
Seth Rogen from the past, right? He doesn't know about racism.
Oh, nice.
He doesn't know. All he knows is pickles.
So it's another SJW Seth Rogen project.
Basically, well, I wouldn't even say that he learns about.
He's on a mean streak.
I wouldn't say that he learns about racism. he just says very basically. the Seth Rogen from today knows that Seth Rogen from the past or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll call him Pickle Man. Seth
call him Pickle Rick.
Seth Rogen today, knows that Pickle Man, which is him from the past or whatever, doesn't know about racism. So he's mad at him and he fucks him over by getting the SJWs on his ass.
Okay.
So and then he gets him deported back to whatever, and it's the country they show. It's funny, right? Because you can't show, I guess, countries that are not white people as being really bad and run down in a comedic way anymore. But you can apparently show countries that are really bad and run down if it's white people, like in Borat 2.
Yeah.
Or in this movie, they send him back to some kind of third world
white person
that doesn't even exist, European hellhole, like European, Eastern European hellhole. Or something.
Yeah, like where the Avengers fought and where
Yeah, what's that called? Sokovia or something like that?
Sokovia.
Is it actually called Sokovia? I hope not.
Yeah, the Sokovia Accords. Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's where Wanda and her brother are from.
Wow.
The Maximovs.
Yeah, right.
It's like a depressed, generic Eastern European.
It's kind of interesting how they completely dropped that part of her character. She doesn't have an accent anymore.
Yeah, they pulled the Halle Berry out with her, because Halle Berry started out with an African accent in the first X-Men movie, and then just kind of.
She did?
Yeah, she did.
I don't remember that.
No, yeah, everyone forgot about it because it was only in the first movie, and then she they were
How many lines did she have? 4 or
She had
5?
6 lines or something in the first movie, but yeah, no.
She mostly just flew around and did lightning, right?
Yeah. Well, she was.
I remember seeing the movie in the theater. It was pretty lit.
She was pretty badass. Yeah, I
pretty-
kind of want to rewatch those movies.
Those movies were really fun to see in the theater as a kid.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, X-Men.
Do you know that 4 people who accused Kevin Spacey of sexual assault have died?
Really?
Yeah.
Of what, old age? Or...
Just suicide.
Oh, okay.
And
suicide by
accidents.
multiple stabbing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The investigator, man, if only this guy hadn't stabbed himself 20 times in the throat.
I feel like we should do a sting on Kevin Spacey. We'll shave your face.
Okay.
We'll kind of shave your body hair to kind of make you appear younger.
Okay.
And we'll send you in, kind of covertly.
Okay, I'll do it.
And then
I'll do it.
We're not spring chickens anymore, but I feel like you may be able to pass.
You know who would pass?
You one of those hats that has the spinning top on it. You know what I'm talking
about?
about?
Who would pass?
The helicopter hats.
You know who would pass is either Sean,
Mm-hmm.
Willits.
Just drop him in.
I don't know what Kevin's type is, but I've got one. I've got a boy for every type.
I think just no body hair would really help.
Well, Sean has body hair. Sean's actually extremely
no hair
hairy.
from the eyebrows down.
Sean's actually extremely hairy.
Yeah, no, we put him in that liquid that women use.
Yeah, Nair.
Nair.
Yeah,
right.
We'll
drop him in a bucket of
Nair. Yeah, that is a very painful idea for Sean, but I'm sure he's game. We gotta get this guy. I'm sure he's game.
We gotta catch him.
No, Sean. I hear he took it as a personal affront when Kevin Spacey got kicked off of House of Cards.
Yeah, no,
I didn't watch the last season. Did you watch it?
I didn't. Yeah, I don't care. It's not the same show.
It's funny. I feel like I remember and then forget that the woman who was Kevin Spacey's wife in that show, she was also the princess.
Claire.
The princess in the Princess Diaries.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff.
She's in a lot of stuff.
She's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she does a great job.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything. It's been a while since I saw the Princess Diaries. I feel like that movie is one of the classic satires.
Do you think you would
And I feel like people know that, so it's not even worth talking about.
Do you think you'd have sex with her?
Would I?
Yeah.
Were I not?
Robin Wright.
Were I not married?
I mean, if your wife said it was cool.
No.
You wouldn't, even if your wife said it was cool?
I don't think so. She's a little bit old for me.
Wow.
But here's the thing, why is it that whenever
you're so shallow?
Why is it that whenever any female celebrity comes up, the first thing you go to is their sexual my desire for them sexually?
I'm just curious.
Well, what about you?
What about me?
Would you?
Would I fuck Robin Wright?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, what?
I'm just trying to get.
Would you let her fuck? Would you let her fuck you? That's the question.
No. Not unless it was for money, and she's got to use lube, Mason.
So you would let Helen Mirren?
Helen Mirren, who's that?
Weren't we talking about Helen Mirren last time?
Helen Mirren, isn't she Dame Helen Mirren.
Well, you said you
We
would
were
let...
talking about Tilda Swinton.
Okay.
Last time.
Oh, right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you would let Tilda Swinton...
Way different.
You would let Tilda Swinton raw dog you
No, I wouldn't.
with no lube.
We agreed that that's not what I agreed to.
You said exactly that you would do that,
No, I
and
didn't.
now you're trying to rewrite history
No,
like some kind of time magician.
I said if she used lube, then I would agree to it for money. But she's got to be somewhat gentle. She can't just pound my ass into oblivion.
She starts out gentle, but it's going in dry.
I mean, I can take some punishment.
Here's the thing, okay? She's gonna tell you that she's got the lube on there, but it's a dark room, okay, and it's gonna end up with just a little bit of spit.
How much money am I getting?
TBD.
No.
Sorry,
No,
you already
no,
agreed
no,
to
no,
it,
no.
and now you're trying to rewrite time.
It's got to be at least 100,000 for the medical bills alone.
Bro, that's pocket change. You're asking way
That's
too.
a
You're
lot
asking
of-
way too little
that's a
for your
lot of
fucking
Lego.
sphincter, bro.
That's a lot of Lego. Let's talk Lego.
Let's talk.
Lego.
Hold on a second. Your asshole's integrity.
What's your favorite minifigure?
Or $100,000 of Legos. My favorite minifigure?
Yeah.
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite minifigure?
I don't have one.
What's your second favorite?
My second favorite would be the original Batman figure.
The 2006?
The 2006, the classic.
The full black one
The
or the light gray?
The absolute classic light gray.
Oh, yeah. That one's really good.
That's the second favorite.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I have a first favorite, though.
Yeah, it's funny because like the older ones are way funnier looking. The newer versions of Lego Batman, like they look more serious and like more like
they're
like less
not,
goofy.
Yeah, it's not like playing the Lego Batman character that they created.
Yeah,
quote unquote.
It's just like his cowl in the original 2006 minifigure is so thick.
Yeah,
and like the new cowls are like more like they're more streamlined. They're more like molded to his head.
Right.
And they're more rounded. And just more skin tight, kind of.
They're not as
blocky.
It's kind of grown. It's kind of grown with like the times, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like you could say that about Lego's lineup. You know, it's not as it's more sculpted and rounded. You know, it's not as it's not as blocky.
I think it's probably a better toy now. It's more accurate to the character. But for my purposes, you know, I try to go with the funniest minifigure.
Right.
Because I like the aesthetics of how funny and goofy they look.
I feel like the Lego sets I see nowadays, like the big like fancy ones, they're trying to incorporate like a lot more bends and curves and.
Yeah.
And like they're trying to make them more dynamic visually.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that, but it's also nice to just have like.
Sounds like you can't.
Like a big old normal ass building, you know.
Just square.
Just like a square hotel.
Yeah, you sound like an old school.
Like a square police.
Lego guy.
Like a square police thing. I'm just saying it's nice sometimes, you know. It's just I'd like a mix.
Yeah. So I've been hanging out with Garrett, and he's like, man, you know, Legos didn't used to be like this, man.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Like it just used to be brick, man.
Right. Yeah. Just the brick.
And like
cold hard
it was all
brick.
about building with brick.
Right.
And
hard
now
brick.
It's all these modified bricks.
Here's the thing, right? What I always like to say is, cold hard brick. Don't let Lego fuck you with that big plastic dick.
Hard brick. It'll make you sick.
And I'm not sure exactly who I've been saying that to, but it's in my vocabulary regularly.
So back to Batgirl.
I'd rather not. But okay.
Would you fuck her?
No.
You wouldn't fuck this Leslie Grace character?
I really
She's pretty hot.
I'm really not like attracted to celebrities.
You're not attracted to celebrities.
I mean,
okay.
It's just
this gorgeous woman, Leslie Grace, you wouldn't fuck her.
It's just like I just don't have that as like a wavelength that I'm like operating on.
Oh my god, bullshit. You're a liar.
It's not.
You're a liar.
Truly, I promise.
You're either gay or you're a liar. Which one is it?
I'm gonna go with option number 3.
What's that?
Just don't care.
Yeah, bro, this beautiful woman, I wouldn't fuck her. Wouldn't do it.
I have a wife.
Mason. It's not about that.
It is, though, to me.
I'm saying if it's cool. Like, I'm saying, like, if your wife was cool with it, if, you know, your wife was like, let's fuck her together.
Who cares about fucking somebody one time?
Because it's fun. It's fun to fuck people, Mason.
What is that? An hour? 2 hours?
Oh, my God.
Like, what?
Who cares about anything?
I got better shit to do. I like to set up reoccurring situations.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just some random fuck. I'm just not into it.
Yeah, you know, it's like
usually they want you to, you know, wear a condom, etc.
Fuck that. I
etc.
wouldn't do that.
Oh, what the fuck? So all these questions, right? That's just unprotected.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. No, I'm sorry, Forrest. They want you to fucking they want you to rub her up, bro.
Ew. Nah,
rub her up.
Pass.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
I mean,
that's where that's how I'm thinking about it. But then it's all like, oh man, like what do you mean you don't want to fuck this beautiful woman? Yeah, what, with a trash bag on my junk?
Ew.
Like a fucking like a latex bag.
Like a lame dork.
Like,
yeah.
Check it out, okay? Like, I'm not gonna be able to like finish.
She's 27.
I could see why they would choose her for Batgirl after the precedent after the precedent that was set in the Lego movie with Batgirl in it.
What movie is that?
The Lego movie.
Oh, the Lego Batman.
The Lego Batman movie.
Yeah,
right,
yeah. Right. Oh, are you saying because of the color of her skin?
Well, I think they kind of retconned Batgirl's like her like what sort I'm looking for here? Yeah, heritage.
Yeah, no, yeah, because she used to be a redhead.
So this girl's a singer.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. Sings. Yeah, I mean, I won't watch this movie other than to like talk about it. I wouldn't watch if I had no reason to talk about this movie, like on some kind of podcast or something. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it.
No, and it's not connected to the
no
the new Robert Pattinson movie.
And it's not. Is it connected to anything?
I think it's just.
Is it connected to Gotham?
I hope not.
If it's connected to Gotham, it's going to be even worse.
There are some like set photos that got leaked. If you want to check them out. Batgirl Year One set photos.
Batfurl?
Why can't I type today?
It's all right.
I think it's my eye.
Yeah, Forrest has a wonky eye now.
Yeah, good bum eye.
Batgirl Year One set photos. These are
comic books.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't mind them retconning Batgirl's heritage. I think they should do.
Oh yeah,
I think they should do
this. This is a piece of set photo.
That's weird. Why is Batman? Okay.
Batman is on it, and
Robin too. I think they should. Honestly, I think they should retcon Robin too.
What do you mean
retcon his heritage?
Oh, I mean they already made him gay in the comics.
Right. No.
That's something I've been doing for a long time.
Right.
Now they're just picking up on it.
Yeah. No. I think they should change his his like racial kind of thing, because white. It's not white
isn't right.
The thing is, it's not in anymore, and Robin should Robin should kind of speak to the youth, whereas Batman's like kind of like a stodgy old like, crime fighter.
I think it'd be cool if they did if they just went full on and just got rid of all the whites.
Well, they just need to make them a different heritage. Yeah,
like Batman, he's black in the next movie. And like human history is like eradicated.
I heard that Donald Glover is playing Batman in the sequel to the Robert Pattinson Batman movie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not going to say anything about it.
It was a real missed opportunity to not cast a person of color in the role of Batman this time around. But maybe they'll get it right next time.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll go that way for James Bond. It'll be interesting to see.
You mean Jane Bond?
You think they're gonna do it with a woman? I don't think they will.
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will. It kind of was like they kind of went that that direction with what's it called? The word I'm looking for is the word I'm looking for is the new James Bond movie. They had like that
film.
That lady.
Did you see that movie?
We saw it. I think.
No Time to Die.
Did we not? Did we
didn't see it. I saw it with Sean.
Oh yeah, no, I saw it by myself in the theater.
You just went by yourself?
I went by myself.
That's sad.
No, I like seeing movies by myself. It's nice.
You just left your family and went to go see a movie?
They were up to something else, so I had some.
Your wife was hanging out with her boyfriend?
I had some time. No, she's hanging out with her cousin, Renee.
And you confirmed that?
And yeah, they were hanging out at my house, and I was hanging out in the basement alone. I was actually trying to watch Black Widow.
Oh, you just watched it in your basement?
No.
Oh, you went to the theater?
I was trying to watch Black Widow, but it was so...
I remember this day. You texted me.
Yeah, it was so unbearable.
It was so bad, right?
Black Widow was, that I was like, man, like, what can I watch? And then I realized that James Bond was out. I had no clue that it was in the theater. It got delayed, 3 times or something?
Yeah, it wasn't... ever seeming like it was ever gonna happen.
Yeah, and then I went to go see it. I was like, okay, there's a showing at 1:30. Got a ticket. Got in the car. I was there at the theater, at the appropriate time. They tried to bait me with the Dune trailer. And I hightailed it out of the theater.
You literally bolted out of the theater.
Until it was over,
People thought
yeah.
there was a fucking shooting.
No, I mean, I was discreet, but urgent. It was a discreet but urgent exfil,
nice,
so to speak. And then I watched the James Bond movie. It was okay. I enjoyed it, but I feel like you couldn't enjoy it if you had not watched all the other ones.
No, yeah, it definitely is very
it's like
series based.
And like everybody I've talked to, I've been like, hey, did you see that? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, have you seen all the other ones? And they're like, no.
Have you seen this?
I have seen this Tom Cruise Scientology
Being a
video,
Scientologist, when you drive past an accident, it's not like anyone else.
It says original uncut. You think he's uncut? I wonder.
You're the only one that can really help.
No, actually, when you join Scientology, that's one of the.
They uncircumcise you. That's what. Ask Sean.
They take your circumcised penis and they convert it into a vagina.
No, that's bait. No, they uncircumcise you. They reattach a foreskin.
Okay. And where do they get these foreskins from?
That's the mystery of.
That's
a mystery.
There's some questions you don't want to know the answer.
Well, some people do want to know the answer, but they just won't tell you. It's straight up, But and don't even get me started on how much it costs for this, foreskin reattachment procedure.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
It's not even legal.
Let's just say that.
It's not even legal in the States. They gotta fly you to Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, you have to either Czechoslovakia or Guatemala.
Yeah.
And it's not even legal there, but no one's watching.
I just love to imagine the Scientology main facility, the complex, as a helicarrier, like an Avengers style helicarrier that floats above the United States.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. They do have that.
Yeah, and it has the camouflage ability.
Yeah.
And they can just...
No, it hangs out over LA. You haven't seen it?
Yeah, and you can kind of hear it.
The thing is, you can hear it, but
you can't see it.
What you see is birds flying directly into it and then falling straight to the ground. You'll be walking around LA and all of a sudden a fucking seagull will plummet to its death right in front of you. That's awesome. They've been sued unsuccessfully because nobody can actually find right where it is.
Is LA still a thing?
Yeah, Los Angeles.
Yeah, are people still there hanging out?
Oh, there's a lot of people in Los Angeles. Yeah, it's actually gotten kind of challenging there. I think since COVID because it really exploded the population of people that are unhoused.
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely noticed that when I was living there.
Right.
It got way worse than it already was. My landlord hit me up the other day. She's like, "Hey, did you get your refund or whatever? Or, did you get your check? Your deposit?
Did you get it?"
And I was like, "No, I never got anything like that. There was some damage to the apartment when we left, and so I thought, the refund, the deposit would cover it or whatever.
Right.
There's some some of the drywall was ripped off because I had a lot of posters on and stuff taped up.
Sure.
And I forgot what else. I think
general wear and tear.
Just with general wear and tear. Yeah, nothing too major really, but
usually that's covered just by the renting period.
I know, but I always get fucked on these things.
It was beyond. Yeah, well,
I always just assume the deposit's gone.
The LA landlords are very aggressive about what they want you to pay for when you leave, and then typically, and then it's you could fight it, but is it worth it?
But then she was like, "Oh, actually, you owe us $750."
Wait, what? Are you kidding?
Yeah, no. I was like, "What? God damn it!" No, she was like, yeah, because you didn't give us your official 30 days notice until 2 weeks before you moved out or whatever. So you got to pay the rest of whatever bullshit. I was like, no, I'm not paying that. No.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Come after you?
Yeah, I was like, you guys can sue me or whatever. I'm not paying that. I'm good.
Right.
I got other things I want to pay for. That's $750 worth of Legos.
You're not even in the same state.
No, come and get me. I'm
does
here.
Missouri have extradition an extradition agreement with California?
No, the thing is, if I ever become completely homeless, I'll just move to California because literally it's like a haven there for homeless people. It's great. You can basically do whatever you want.
It's probably better in Portland.
No, like maybe, but in California, you can like walk into grocery stores and just like load up a whole cart and just walk out.
Well, yeah, they can't stop
They
you.
can't stop you.
Yeah.
It's literally like free food.
Right.
It's a life hack.
Right. They can't stop you. Because like petty theft or whatever, the amount got changed.
And they give you free needles too. So if you when you're shooting up your heroin, you're always got a clean needle.
Why are you automatically using heroin if you're homeless?
Just
gosh.
get through it.
Oh man.
Get through the day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't. There's other ways.
Yeah, I'm a sex addict.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up because
addict.
most people that are homeless have like mental health kind of challenges.
Definitely. Yeah.
So it's like, it's not really a whole lot of space to joke about it.
90% of homeless people are ex-Scientologists.
Is that a fact?
That's what drives me, is that I know that we have an opportunity, and
it's like Tom is right here with
really
us.
Help
Right.
for the first time, effectively change people's lives.
How's that going
How has that been going?
for him? Helping people.
I don't know what. Well, I mean, he yelled at people on that set when they were not taking COVID seriously.
Good for
So
him.
I guess he's helping them wear their masks and stuff.
Yeah, good on Tom.
I
I made that animation of Tom Cruise yelling at people on the set.
Yeah.
I used the audio and did a Lego version.
Yeah.
And people were like, Forrest, you missed the opportunity. You could have used the short legs. It's like, bitch, you didn't think I thought of that?
Right.
You
don't use.
too easy, bro.
It's not.
It's too easy.
It's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Just like what he is able to pick. Like you can't if he's able to pick low hanging fruit.
Got him.
If he's able to pick low hanging fruit, you can't make a joke about him being short.
Got him.
That joke is just already made.
They're really coming after us now.
Well,
Hopefully
not. Yeah. Listen. Just so you guys know, listen for that sound.
Why is
because
it so cold down here?
Because if you ever hear that,
It's freezing.
if you ever hear that just out of the corner of your ear,
You know he's coming.
Scientology is coming to get you.
Fuck, dude. I know, it's scary.
Just ask the lady who was on The King of Queens.
The King.
She did a whole show about how
Queens.
Scientology tried to screw her over, or did screw her over.
Is that a show about trans people?
No, it's actually about a couple, and the guy is a delivery man, I want to say, and they live in Queens.
You're thinking about Mike and Molly.
No, that's The King of Queens.
No.
It is.
No.
And then they're neighbors with Lou Ferrigno.
Sounds awful.
I used to watch it. The show was what was on, when I didn't have cable or anything. So I've watched. I'd say a lot of it.
Ah!
I'd say
Tom!
No. I'd say I've watched quite a bit of The King of Queens. And I'm not proud of it either. Man, I used to, the thing is you just used to watch what was on, if you didn't have cable.
If I see an ass,
It was
that looks juicy,
wow.
I'm gonna fuck it.
Oh wow. Maybe you should be the Tom Cruise deepfake.
And you're gonna like it.
You ever watch every season of The Nanny?
No, I haven't seen it, but that's a good show, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Sheffield.
Yeah, first she's the nanny, and then they get together.
Is she Jewish?
And he knocks her up, eventually.
She's a Jew, right?
And then she has a baby.
Because I never really knew what Jewish people were until very recently.
And
I think it's the nanny, right?
Is she Jewish?
She's
I don't
Jewish,
know.
right?
I don't know if she is.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if she is.
Pretty sure she's Jewish.
I think that I don't think that's a part of the show, but maybe. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember that aspect.
What are Jews? I'm still really confused. Is Fran Dresser Jewish? Married?
Married. That's the top
Jewish.
one. Who wants to know if she's married?
Yeah,
what,
who
to
cares?
Mr. Sheffield? Her
Let's see.
family is Jewish.
Her family is Jewish.
Yeah, but is the character?
I'm starting to hone in on what Jewish people are more and more, I think.
Okay. No, apparently the character is Jewish. She had to fight for that.
The actress producer told the podcast host and journalist Andrew Goldman that she
She was supposed to be just Italian.
She was supposed to be Italian.
Yeah, and not Jewish at all. She had to fight for that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't remember that being like part. I don't remember that being like part of the show. I've kind of just felt like she was Italian.
Yeah, she didn't do a good job.
But here's the thing, right? Across. It's been quite a while since I saw it. Quite a while. Nice. Yeah, the theme song was jumping.
Oh shit, we should put that on.
It was just popping all over the place.
What's that? What's that?
The Nanny theme song. Yeah. Theme song.
I'm not watching it. I'm not gonna watch the whole theme song.
Well, then don't put it on. Period.
I'm just gonna listen to the first 5 seconds.
The first 5 seconds. Like it's like animated too. Yeah. She was working in a bridal shop.
Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, that's some good shit.
It was snappy.
I got the rest of it. Yeah.
It was poppy.
Oh man.
You know. And it sets up the show. It literally sets up what is going to happen. Like how the show is set up. It tells you. Like she was working for a bridal shop.
Yeah.
And she just so happened to become the nanny of the super wealthy family. When she came to try to sell them stuff door to door.
And then he's like, "Be our nanny."
And then it introduces the characters, but animated versions of them, and it just sets it up. So it's like cool. you see that. And you know what is going on.
Who's this bitch?
That's his assistant. She actually gets together, I think, with the butler.
Oh.
Yeah.
But she wants to fuck Mr. Sheffield.
I don't know. That's his, or she's his business partner or something.
But she's the antagonist, right? She's doesn't like the nanny.
I think there's some tension.
Yeah, it looks like the nanny just shut the door on her.
Right. Yeah, there's some tension.
Yeah, because she wants to fuck Mr. Sheffield, right?
Right, and
Mr. Sheffield.
Oh God.
Mr. Sheffield.
Yeah, you like how it pans over, and then the youngest one is too short, so it's it has to go down.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it kind of shows her personality. It sets up what the show is about. It's a good theme song. I wish theme songs were like this more instead of it just being a bunch of CG rendered statues or something.
We're talking about the Netflix original themes.
Just really
intros.
that, or there's a lot of intros that are like that now. Game of Thrones started it.
Westworld.
Game of Thrones started it, and then Westworld kept it going. Did House of Cards like that?
Not House of Cards. House of Cards actually has a really good intro. The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Oh, I don't watch that shit.
And the Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, I don't watch those, but I believe you. I believe you.
Netflix's Daredevil.
Right. Yeah. It's the thing.
The list goes on.
I feel like Game of Thrones started it though. With but that one actually makes sense.
No, that one's good.
Because it shows you the fucking world. The locations.
That theme song was good, and the last season of that show was really good too.
It wasn't.
It was. You haven't seen it.
I've seen most of it. I haven't seen
you've
all
seen most of it. You haven't even seen the last.
I haven't seen the last few episodes. It just there's no way it's gonna be satisfying because it took them 7 seasons of slow burn to fucking. It's like Wile E. Coyote. He lights a wick. And it's comically slow.
Yeah.
For a long time, but then all of a sudden, just for no reason, it speeds up in the last 2 seconds, and then he blows up.
Sounds exciting.
On accident.
Sounds like sounds like a fun skit.
Instead of the Roadrunner.
I feel like people are just expecting too much of these things. They have a personal connection to it, and they want it to go the way they wanted it to go.
It's just about it maintaining the same level of quality throughout.
And I feel like
the storytelling.
They should appreciate
the storytelling. I do appreciate the storytelling that was good, but I will call out the storytelling that was subpar. They just wanted to go and do something else.
You haven't seen
I've seen the episodes that precede the last 2 episodes.
You haven't seen the last 2 though.
So you're saying that they somehow put another season of content into 2 1-hour episodes?
Now that would be cool.
That would be cool. I'd like to see that.
I'd
some kind of
that.
time dilation situation through your television.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that, but it's not that.
Did you see the new Spider-Man movie?
No.
There's a part in the movie where
it's actually still at the IMAX theater around here.
Oh, it's doing really well.
If I'm gonna go see it, I really feel like I should see it in the IMAX because I'm not into Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah, me neither.
And that's the only way that I'm gonna feel engaged in it.
I don't care how much money he gives me. I'm not letting him fuck my wife.
Joke's on you. He's not gonna even ask. You.
If she ever cheated on me,
Uh
Oh my.
oh. When. Uh
I would literally
oh. Lose it.
end it all.
Oh, you're gonna end it?
Yeah.
Damn, your poor daughter.
Well, Luna will be just fine, but
Yeah, we got her.
She's done.
Oh boy. Well,
Alyssa's done.
You're going away too.
No, I'm gonna take us both out.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be really creative too.
Well,
I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna play the long game.
You gonna hire some guy to like gun both of you guys down after an opera?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe turn Luna into like Batgirl
go down to the Peabody Opera House.
Yeah. No.
Walk through an alley. After Phantom of the Opera.
No, yeah, it would be like really cool to like have my death like mean something like that. Like if I knew that by me dying, that something really good would happen.
Your daughter would become a Cape Crusader with serious depressive.
But she's really cool.
Issue, but she's really cool though.
Yeah, and she's got lots of money. Somehow.
Oh wow, yes, right.
Comes into it.
Yeah, the money. Yeah, well, the thing is, you were insured against after opera robberies specifically.
Yeah, it's
and you were paying an exorbitant amount.
Lits. Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
There's a scene in the new Spider-Man movie where.
Well, don't tell me.
Green Goblin.
Hey, don't. I'm going to watch it. Don't spoil it. Hey. Don't spoil it. I'm going to.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
Oh my gosh! Does he really say that again?
He does. He's great in it. He's like the best part.
That's so funny. Here's the thing. I didn't even know he was in it. Don't tell me anything.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
You didn't know he was in it?
No, dude.
What?
I have not been. I'm not a party to any of the speculation that was.
Are you not on Twitter?
No.
Oh man, Mason's not on Twitter.
Yeah,
you guys.
my life is better for it too.
He doesn't even know what's happening.
Oh god, my life is so much better.
He's not tapped into the market. What do you do all day? You go on Reddit.
I browse Reddit, and I also just stay not online.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You're on your phone constantly.
If I'm slightly feeling like I might need to check something.
What are you checking? What are you checking on?
I'm not on my phone constantly.
Are you checking on your gay shit?
I work. I have a full-time job.
Oh yeah, you're a working man these days, huh?
Yeah, so I do that.
Nice.
I have a daughter and a wife.
People always ask me what's Mason up to? And I'm like, he's living his life. Or they'll be like, whatever happened to Mason?
Yeah, I'm
and
around.
I'm like, what do you mean?
I'm still alive.
He's 28.
Yeah.
Give him he's fine.
I mean, I'm doing this now. Shit.
Yeah.
So I guess tune in to find out more.
Yeah.
I'll drop little tidbits about my life, progressively.
People like you. You're like a mystery to them.
Well, I think that
I'm a sharer. I overshare, but you like to keep things more close to the chest.
I think that people like a mystery.
Yeah.
Because it gives them something to kind of, contemplate.
I think that's why I ask you so many times, which celebrities you'd fuck and stuff, because you're so vague about it.
It's gonna be hard to find one that I would. The thing is, one single fuck, bagged up. I'm not really into
non-bagged.
Bro, you can't say it's non-bagged.
Why not?
You can't, okay, here's the thing, right? Setting up the situation where some random celebrity is like, hey, I want to have sex with you. Okay, but, they're not just going to be, have unprotected sex with some random person.
You don't know that.
Here's the thing, right?
You're making a lot of assumptions.
They have a career to think about. And women need to be careful.
Yeah. Lest they be labeled sluts.
Well, I just meant about pregnancy and STDs.
She's
and
a hoe.
I mean, men also need to be careful.
No.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of hoo-ha.
So the thing is, sure, you can say okay, yeah, what if they're trying to bang you, But the thing is, there's no way they're not going to tell you to bag up. They're a celebrity.
You think I would actually put my cock inside of a plastic trash bag?
I think that you would.
No, I would never do that.
Right. Here's the thing. I don't think you would, which is why I think that these questions are in bad faith.
You know what sucks is coming in a condom. While you're fucking a woman, if you fuck her and then you come in the condom as you're fucking her.
Right.
It sucks.
Yeah, you might as well have just jacked off.
It's
there's
well, yeah, that, but
you might as well. The thing is it's just
it's there's no room in there for the cum.
No.
It's all sealed around your cock and it's being pushed on your cock as you're fucking her.
Right.
So when the cum comes out, it's it doesn't have anywhere to go.
It's kind of wearing one of those chastity cages.
chastity cages.
Yeah, look up a chastity cage.
No, I know what they are.
You know, like one with like the little rod that
Chastity
goes like
cages.
into the penis. You know.
Ooh.
I think they call that a ruined orgasm. Like if
Ooh,
you're wearing one
boy.
of those and you know orgasm.
And that's what you're very familiar with these.
Well, I think that's what they call it. But that is what you would.
Your cagey questions, your cagey answers to the questions I've been asking you.
Right, and that
are starting to make more sense.
But the thing is,
if you do get turned on, this is what's in your future.
I feel like, God no, that I think what would be worse?
Why are they so small?
What would be? That's kind of the thing. That's kind of like part of the thing I think for people.
Oh.
It's like
it's really like, small. Like this
right.
one's really small.
No,
it's barely a cock at all.
It's supposed to kind of like emasculate you.
Gotcha. Well, this one has like a tiger on it or like some sort of panther. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
actually.
that's out of stock.
I might wear that.
Oh,
there's some examples.
You know, because like
here.
I think usually like the lady like has like the key.
This is what I'm talking about with the censorship on the internet. This is what I'm talking. When I type in chastity cages.
Chastity cages.
It's hard to say that. It's hard to say that. Yeah. You know, back in the day, if I type that in on Google, I just get a bunch of porn.
What does this have to do with it? There's like a couple like lovingly embracing.
Yeah, now you type it in and there's like a couple lovingly embracing. There's no
wait.
Real cock.
This is an article from the Independent. Quote, what spending 2 weeks in a chastity device taught me about my sexuality and my marriage.
Oh my god.
It taught me I was a fucking cuck.
This is what they want. They want you to wear a chastity cage around your penis. And
Ben Shapiro.
My wife is a doctor and she says that is not appropriate. Says that is not good for you. You shouldn't do it.
Right. The thing about having a wife who is never wet is that like you're probably doing sex wrong.
I spit on it. I try to get it wet. Nothing works.
She tells me
dries up.
She tells me dry it up
like a hot desert.
Dry it up and fuck me like the Sahara.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like I always think about Ben Shapiro and like the dry sex he has with his wife. Like it's like any moisture is just evaporated on contact.
I do honestly though think that it was probably the best video. Was it last year or the year before of him reading WAP?
Oh yeah, one of my favorite Ben Shapiro's is like
it's Locktober.
When he talks...
Wait, what the fuck is Locktober?
It's Locktober.
It's okay. We're not going to register to the Independent to read this article for free, but I'm just going to read you the beginning of this.
This is the name of this episode.
Story. It's Locktober again, the month where men willingly lock their genitalia up in chastity devices in the hopes of making it hands-free for 31 days.
Wow.
Some do it for the kink, some do it for the challenge, and a great number do it as a way to be more present and engaged with their partners, called key holders. I thought I could never do a whole month. I did it for 2 weeks, and what it taught me about my sexuality and how it can dominate my marriage was nothing short of revelatory. Oh wow.
Wow.
So there's like No Nut November, but this takes it. This is even earlier in the year, and then it takes it to a whole nother level because like the thing is, if you're wearing one of these things for a month, how do you fucking pee?
So you literally have to go from Locktober to No Nut November after?
I think it hurts if you're wearing one of these and you get an erection.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Yeah, because your cock
especially if they put you in this little one. That is literally like, what is that?
It's nothing.
It's
there's
no. Okay, this Amazon listing, chastity cage, small male, ergonomic design. What about that is ergonomic?
Jeff Bezos approved.
You're like trying to fuck. You like need to pee. You're like trying to fucking pick the lock on this thing.
So
like what
stupid.
That one's kind of aggressive, but it's not really a cage.
I would never.
How do you
wear this?
How do you
ever?
Yeah, it's just like, it's so like, it's some.
This one looks okay.
That one large.
It's large.
Yeah, the thing is about these is like it's just like why I don't know. I guess some guys like to feel emasculated.
I wanted to take you through some of my tweets for a second here because I had some things I wanted to talk about. How much time we got left here?
We've got a solid 7 minutes.
Nice.
6 minutes actually.
Good amount of time. I'm trying to figure out exactly what you think of this. Here it is.
Okay, so it's 80. Wait, hold on. Let me read the listing. 80 millimeter sexy Velma Scooby Doo resin figure model, unpainted, unassembled. Okay, so do they show you the pieces that you actually get?
No, they only show pictures of the assembled version. There's this one too.
What's up with these like weird, sexy Scooby-Doo models? Oh wow, the face on Daphne is really lacking.
The whole thing is just not.
Well, I guess there's a subsection of people that like to like paint and assemble stuff like this.
Like Sean.
I don't know, man. Hopefully not, but if that's what he's into, that's what he's into. It's only $50, so.
But then you gotta put it together and paint it yourself.
If it's well printed, I feel like it's worth $50 for someone who wants something like this. But I would never, ever need like. You need to show me how many pieces it comes in, because like unassembled.
I have no idea. Yeah. Is
like very vague, and like
I'm just thinking it's like an amalgamation of body parts.
It's just weird too. Like, why is it that she like what's this?
Be here April 18th.
What's this weird situation where she like drops her glasses, but her ass is in the air? It's kind of like rapey, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to say hard pass.
Into rape.
And like the thing is, no, absolutely not. And
liar.
What? That's not nice.
Liar. You told me just before we started recording that you're super into rape fantasies and that you want to rape people.
No, rape fantasies are not my bag personally. I mean, if people have that fantasy, sure. Just be safe with it or whatever.
Use your safe words, guys.
Set up a safe word. Okay, well this one actually shows you what it looks like unpainted.
Apple box.
Let me see. Apple box.
That's my safe word.
Oh wow. Show me what it looks like unpainted. How many times do I have to fucking tell you?
Which one? Which one you want?
This one? The one that's unpainted.
At least this one comes together.
Yeah, the
paint job sucked though.
It's just like.
It's like almost better without the paint.
It's just like,
I don't like how they're involving Scooby in this one.
Yeah.
Because like the first one, it's like it's awful.
Why
but at least it's just one chick.
Why is Scooby? Why is Scooby so into?
And then
Daphne. Yeah, Daphne's ass in this. Like
this other one we're looking at. It's a 100mm sexy Daphne and Scooby figure, a custom DIY kits, paint resin model.
DIY paint resin model. So it's like a resin 3D printer. What's this?
There's one with the Beast.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
This is awful, man.
These are
Lumiere's there.
He's
into it.
He's
too.
He's really into it.
They're all into it.
These are just terrible, honestly. I'm not into these.
This one looks like might be some tits on the other side though. That's nice. This will just because most of these have been kind of suggestive. Suggestive.
Is there like
this one's just like I think her tits are just fully out maybe.
But like, why doesn't it show it like that?
Yeah.
It looks different in like the render. This is the 3D model. This is not the printed one.
So this is something like if I saw this in someone's house, fully assembled and painted on display, I'd be very like concerned about.
What if they had like a full fully backlit and illuminated like glass case full of these?
I mean,
and when you asked them about them, they just looked at you and quietly started laughing.
Quietly started unzipping their pants.
No, laughing, like gently laughing.
While pulling
and then suddenly you hear like the gas turn on, like some kind of like weird like hissing.
Ooh.
Of some kind of like gas being released into the room, and then you wake up and guess what?
What?
You're at your house and it was all a dream.
What was it though?
It was a dream.
Remember those like video games that they used to sell back in like 2004, where it was like girls in bikinis like on like a island. It was like a Japanese.
Talking about Dead or Alive.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
it was.
they're like fighting or playing volleyball or whatever.
Yeah, I used to think that stuff was so hot when I was a kid.
Dead or Alive. Yeah.
Man, this just seems like who would be able to be turned on by this?
I think they call them weebs.
I think you'd have to be a literal like child to actually.
Have you seen
like
those?
Going through puberty to like have any sort of like interest in this like in a sexual way? Like I can't. Do people really think this is like? Attractive?
No. Yeah, I mean, you would have to say no, right?
$67.99.
It hasn't sold though. I wonder if they've sold any of these.
They've sold 46.
No, there's 46 watchers.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing, right? Like, have you seen those? Remember that All Gas No Brakes, where he goes to the furry convention?
Yeah.
What do you think about like those dildos, those like alien shaped dildos?
Oh, you can be fucked by like creatures from another world. And
Right,
stuff.
right, right.
Yeah.
Like dragons.
And you can fill them with your own special mixture of, synthesized cum.
Well, those like they're actually apparently ovipositors. The
What's
alien
that?
ones. Where they'll deposit
Beads.
eggs,
and
into you.
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's what gets you off, man, more power to you. That's beautiful.
How do you get the eggs out of it? You just got to keep pushing them through, but how do you do that?
It's a good exercise.
How do you do that when it's like on the ground, like when it's like, because like you push them up through there?
Yeah,
So.
I guess you need like a helping hand.
Oh, okay. So it's
Um,
like kind of like a couples thing.
What do you think about this?
It seems to be the WB frog superimposed on a blue lightning brain.
Yeah, did you know that frog? His name is Michigan J Frog.
I believe it.
Here, let's check this out.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
He's a classic frog.
Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Then you'll be left alone, oh baby.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that he was found to be a sex pest.
He got a good lawyer and got off though.
Michigan rag. Everybody likes the Michigan rag.
Yeah, they do like the Michigan rag.
Every name and shame.
Yeah, I miss this like era of music, and like it was like more like simple, it wasn't all like produced in like a studio.
Yeah, it was more about like sexual assault and less like
Whoa.
less about consent.
Whoa.
I think that's a good place to end the episode.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Well, we're at an hour and 1 minute. You trying to give these people more than
they bargained for?
more than they deserve?
Well,
More than what they bargained for?
they deserve an awful lot.
So, all right. Well, let's keep talking about sexual assault.
No. I think it's not appropriate.
All right, you coming back next week?
I'll be here.